How's it going, YouTube with the franchise guy? Coming at you again with some trades in our Jaguars franchise. We'll be sending Nick Foles, whoever A. McCullough is, and Brian for a first round draft pick. To trade Fournette and Marquise Lee for a second and a fifth. I mean, Bucks getting a steal right now. They need a running back to help Jameis Winston. They got a running back, and they got a quality receiver to pair alongside Mike Evans. I mean, I think it's a steal right there. I'm gonna trade D.D. Westbrook, Andrew Norwell, and our right tackle for a first from the Dolphins. So hopefully, with how bad our team's gonna be and how bad the Dolphins are gonna be, hopefully we can get like 2 top 5 picks. Because if we get 2 top 5 picks, that's gonna set our team. From the Jets, we're gonna get a fifth, sixth, and another sixth for Alfred Blue, Cole, and O'Shazny. So, I mean, we're stocking up draft picks right now. Like I don't know if you guys have got yet, but we're not gonna be super realistic as we send Linder to the Lions for a third, seventh, and a sixth round pick. Yeah, we're gonna stock up on draft picks, and we're gonna pretty much redraft this entire team. Is it probably the most realistic thing? Absolutely not. It is the one of the least realistic things I'm ever gonna do, especially on this channel. I mean, let's send Ngakwe and Marcel Darius for a first and a third for the Packers. I mean, hey, I thought my Phillies franchise was getting a little out of hand on the realism factor, but then I got this game, and I told my friend, I guess, put it this way, my boss at work, he is a diehard Jaguars fan. Diehard as in he likes the Jaguars because one time they almost beat uh, the Houston Texans in overtime. But it was supposed to be a super bad game. The Texans were supposed to blow out the Jaguars, and the Jaguars made it super, 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 like, super competitive the entire game. They ended up losing in overtime, which is super unfortunate for the Jaguars. But my manager at work, he said to me, he's like, "Yeah, that's I'm a Jaguars fan just because of that." You know, he loves loves the quarterbacks just because of their meme names. You know, Chad Henne, blame it on the Henny. You know, he can't get much better than that. How you gonna get a better nickname than blame it on the Henny for Chad Henne or Blaine Gabbert? Blame it all on Gabbert. I mean, look up some old Sports Illustrated, covers, and there was this one that had Cam Newton, Blaine Gabbert, and some other white quarterback on it, but it said the QBs of the future. And it had Blaine Gabbert on it as the front runner. The front runner above Cam Newton. They had Blaine Gabbert. But our main goal for this team is just to cut everyone. No one on this team will be from the base roster. I am sorry. When I set my mind to starting over, I meant starting over. We are going full rebuild. Problem with that is we actually hit a draft pick cap wall. I didn't realize it until probably the other day or so that the reason why I can't trade for any more draft picks is solely for the fact that we hit the wall. We have too many draft picks. It says we have them already. So I think it caps off at like 25 draft picks, which is kind of lame that we can't get more than that. Like, I don't understand why we can't get more than that. Like, it's absurd, really. But, I mean, there's a lot of players we could be able to trade on this team that we just can't trade because of it. Like, I don't know. I don't make the game though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I have too many for this year, so trade them for next season's draft. So things I could have done that I didn't do, like Telvin Smith right here, didn't realize he was actually has a broken tibia, so he'll be traded for next year's draft picks when he does come back. So he's only on the team because he's IR'd and he can't play. But all of these players ran into the trade block, and I don't even realize now that I can't trade them because they're not going to be worth anything. At one point I thought, hey, I'm gonna I'm gonna just sign more backups because that's the reason why I don't have enough. So I signed all these backups and it didn't work, and I had to cut them anyway. I look right here, trying to trade DJ Hayden, and yeah, trades decline because we don't have, for some reason, we don't have that player anymore. When the trade went through though, it was a full green bar, but it got declined for whatever reason. I mean, so we just have to cut everyone. Cut everyone. We're gonna bring a bunch of people in a minute. And as soon as we get past all this, we're just gonna show everyone we're bringing in. Take a look at our draft picks. We got like, I don't know, 20. We have 20 some odd draft picks. We got 2 firsts for next year. We're gonna trade Telvin Smith too. So we got 12 players currently on roster. So we're gonna hop into free agency right now. And free agents are going to be a hoot and a half. So that's some quality free agents. We got Eric Berry, we got Osweiler, Chad Kelly, Matt Castle, JT Barrett. Oh boy, no, we're not going Rawson Thurber, 37 overall QB. Oh yeah, he's our QB of the future. JD Barrett. I mean, he was on our team last season, or I guess last year, and Madden 19. So guess what? We're gonna bring him in, and of course, gotta get a real quarterback, a real journeyman. Let's bring in. No, these guys aren't good enough. Bring in Brandon Whedon, the man-child, the 28-year-old rookie quarterback. Yep, because he was worth, what is that, a first-round draft pick from the Cleveland Browns? So, Dalton Croson for running back, 44, that's a mean running back number. Doesn't even have a face scan, that's how bad he is. So, if you don't have a face scan, you must be pretty bad. But Russell Shell, a bit of an elusive back right there. He's going to back up Croson pretty well. Elijah Hood. Oh boy, this man's got a little bit of speed to him. So he's gonna join the team. Oh, Levon Coleman. Levon Coleman, definite future Hall of Famer right here. Second year player. Step aside, world. He will run wild. When you get a wide receiver core, you want to go the Patriot way. You want a full white receiver core. Problem is that they don't have players that bad. So we're gonna get a bunch of these players. So we're gonna get the worst receivers hands down, just because that's who we're going for. Jamal Jones. Actually, he's a third-year receiver, so he's not even that bad. So it could have been definitely worse. Austin Duke, 2 years out of Charlotte. Tight end. These are some pretty bad players right here. Ooh, Trent Sieg. 23 years old, 36 overall. This man's a boss. And Luke Rhodes, 37 years old, 3-year player. I mean, a lot of these guys they don't believe it that they're getting starting roles on an NFL football team. It's like, you're joking, right? Justin Murray, a 3-year, 26-year-old left tackle. There's no reason he should be in the league. But guess what? Him and Chris Gonzalez are going to be side by side on this offensive line. Now, Fred, too. Let's get Fred in here. We need a backup guard on the left side. Going to centers. Tegan Kimura. Casey Dunn. Oh, yeah. These are... Move aside Travis Frederick and Zach Martin. We get Darrell Green. Darrell Green over Zach Martin. Bryce Johnson. You mean like the better than Lane Johnson, Bryce Johnson? Yeah. Austin Fleer. I mean, with a last name like that, he's got to be boss. Kyle Meadows. Oh boy, this dude's going to be the greatest tackle in the league. Hands down. No sacks the entire year. Kendall Vickers is going to be just a better Reggie White. Defensive tackle. We need a run stuffer. Yeah, let's see who's got right here. John Cunningham's like a Fletcher Cox on steroids, hands down. For Fletcher Cox, we do need a Ndamukong Suh to help with the run. So we got an Owen. I don't know how to say that last name. I'm sorry. Michael Hughes, though. He's going to be our, I don't know who's going to, Richard Ash. I don't know. I don't know who he's going to be. Parker Cothran. He's pretty much just going to be our Ndamukong Suh. And Tyrell Chavez. It's going to be our Jabril Peppers. Julius Peppers. Left outside linebacker, Matthew Opplinger. Edmund Robinson. I mean, it's pretty much Lawrence Taylor and Zach Thomas. Ooh. Joel Lanning. This is our Zach Thomas right here. Yeah. Ooh. Gotta get some pretty good. Gotta get some good depth right there. Thurston Armbrister. Oh yeah. We're gonna have a baller linebacking core. Cason Collins, hands down, just I can't think of any more linebackers for some reason. I really can't. I am drawing mad blanks right now on linebackers. Ooh, Lashard Durr, Khalil Mack, hands down. The greatest thing since Khalil Mack. Cornerbacks. Oh, we're gonna have the greatest cornerback. Marcus Rios, Darrell Revis in his prime, hands down. Montreal Meander. Champ Bailey. Antoine Davis is gonna be Aqib Talib. He's our Aqib Talib. Gonna go safeties. Oh, we're gonna get the next Brian Dawkins right there. Tyson Graham. Next Brian Dawkins. You know, Chris Maragos. Oh, Chris Maragos is just Chris Maragos. You can't get much better than Chris Maragos. Special teams monster Chris Maragos. Damon Webb II. Sean Taylor. Just a reincarnation of Malik Smith. Calvin Pryor. I believe he's a safety. Young Ho Koo. Dude, he's a young ho. I mean, you can't go wrong with a young ho. Clint Bowling. I'm pretty sure he's an offensive lineman. For some reason, he's listed as a punter. But this is the part where I started to realize that we can't trade draft picks anymore. Because, we've seen some 2021 stuff. We're looking for 2020. Jeff Heath. I mean, not against Gan Heath. But you get some look at that. Cardinals sending us 2 2020 picks. Want to accept it? Yes. But nothing quite comes of it. Look at that. A 3rd and a 7th pick for this year. The 69th, nice overall pick. 197th pick. Yeah, we want to accept it, but guess what? One of the draft picks we were offered for the Jaguars is no longer available. I mean, the only person who's available is that. But gonna add some more depth. Danny Etling got cut by the Patriots. QB wide receiver combo. Max McCaffrey, yeah, Max McCaffrey, not Christian. We're talking about Max over here. Older brother, baby. Older brothers always work out. We'll try it again. Another trade review for AJ Bouye. I mean, just try us again. See if we can try us again. So it's now the 2nd week of the preseason. We're trying it again, and guess what? Look at that. No success. One of the draft picks is not available, so we actually can't trade him. We're going to try it again for Jack Ryan. We tried to trade Jack Ryan earlier. Could not trade. Get the same thing. 2023 from the Texans. I believe that's going to be the best one. We're going to scroll through them all the way just to check. But yeah, 2023. I mean, technically the Pittsburgh offer is better because it's a 2nd, a 6th, and a 7th, but no. So Chris Conley, cut. Sorry, bud. We're not gonna miss you. Smoot, not gonna miss you. Hayden, not gonna miss you. Yep, come on, goodbye. But look at all these players. Audrey Jones, gone. I guess, yeah, Abdry, Jack Ryan. You have to upgrade him first, which makes it awkward because we're going to cut him too. Sorry there, champ. AJ Bouye, I mean, you were great for that one season where the Jaguars made it to the 2nd round, but guess what? Gone. Telvin Smith, we actually can't cut him because he's on the IR. So we're going to keep him for now. Jeff Swaim, bye-bye. I mean, I'm trying one more time to see if we can trade him. That maybe we can get it. A 7th and a 6th. 2 7ths. I mean, I'm just not picking up that we can't trade any more draft picks for some reason. Super dumb when I think about it. So, Terrell Pryor Sr., I was super excited to actually have him, but I just don't think he fits what we're going for this season. If I can get him for next year, I'm definitely down to bring him back for the spring, for the first couple weeks of spring, like that trade decline. I mean, should have had him right there, but since we can't trade him, we're going to have to cut him. Goodbye, Terrell, I'm sorry. But Allen and Oliver will stay on our team. Next thing is My staff, bye-bye. We're getting rid of all of you. Doug Marrone, you're not qualified to be a coach. Sean Kyler, goodbye scout, you're trash. And Trevor Poole, I mean, regression says bad. Not even what, just says bad. That's how bad the Jags are that they had a medical staff that just said bad. Like, who has a trainer that just says bad? We got Doug Marrone's up there. I mean, we're gonna go with Hedrick. I mean, we're gonna try up his defensive scheme a little bit, but I think Demetrius Turner, is that the guy from our Eagles My Career Mode? Wasn't he like our second head coach after Doug Pearson retired? But Matt Hedrick, base 3-4, vertical power run. Your offer is accepted. Yeah, he's our new head coach. Look at that. Kyler Murray. I guess Justin Kyler. Going over some scouting specialties. I mean, we don't need defensive back scouting specialties. You know, kicker, that kicker guy. We should go with the kicker guy. Now we're gonna go with we're going with QB right now. I believe we're going QB. Tony Dubb, maybe? Yeah, Tony Dubb. Gonna get a dub when we draft a Hall of Fame QB in the first round with the first overall pick. But Dan Winters, look at Dan. World class regression. We're gonna get this man a 5-year, $200,000 contract. Nick Garrett, brother of Jason Garrett? No. We do not want any Cowboys associated with this team. I mean, unless, hear me out, unless we can get Sean Lee away from the Cowboys, would be a boss at linebacker. Have put Sean Lee, middle linebacker, and we just run him rampant. Throw him on the ends. Yeah, it could work too. Put Sean Lee on pass rush. He'd be a monster. But Clint Bowling, the offensive lineman that playing punter, don't know how we got him. Don't know why he's in that position. I don't really know who Clint Bowling is at all. I don't know what school he went to. Don't know anything about him. All I know is that I think it's great that we have a 300-pound punter. But taking a look at our team, Ralston Thurber is our QB of the future currently. But anything else, that's just not going to work out for that. Like, look at that top 100. Look at all these former Jaguars. Taking a look at some QBs for whatever reason. I think we're just checking, see if anyone else has popped up since we have Sim 2 weeks and see what cuts have been made. Tanner Lee, Christian Hackenberg, Austin Allen, Blake Sims. Good old Blake Sims. Gonna give Blake Sims a contract because why not? We can use another QB on our roster for whatever reason. I mean, it's really not like we're going to use him at all. Ralston is our QB of the future, but yeah, it's just what it's gonna be. But Clint Bowling, for some reason, he's an 8-year vet from Cincinnati, the Bengals. He played college football at Georgia, and he was considered one of the top guard prospects of 2011 draft. His career ended in July of 2019, so he retired. But I guess they didn't take him out of the game, so the best thing they could do to not be used is put him in at punter. Well, guess what? Since he's a punter, I'm going to use him as a punter. I don't care how bad he is. He's going to come back for one more year as a punter, and he will never have to play football again. I am sorry, Mr. Clint. I mean, if Clint Bowling's on Twitter, I hope I'm saying his name right. If he is, definitely tag him in this video so we can see him at punter. I mean, we're going to have a lot of fun with him in the future. I know it as a fact that, not this episode, but next episode, we'll go over the offense and the preseason. We're going to have a great time with Clint. He's going to have a great punting debut. But going over our depth chart, you can just see how bad this team is. Our best receiver is Max McCaffrey at 59 overall. We're so bad. Danny Etling, 49. Oh, he's going to be a burner. A straight worm burner. That's what he's going to be like. He's going to Justin May, 50 overall tackle. Kristen Lazar start at 49. It's just getting worse and worse the more we scroll through it. The way I'm working back at it, I really set this team up for failure. Like, I mean, Josh Allen's the one bright spot. Josh Allen, Josh Oliver. The only players, only holdovers, just because I want them to have a great future with this team. You know, I like Josh Allen, but yeah, that's this is the team, guys. This is the team we're gonna roll forward for the first season. First season's gonna be a lot of moments. It's not gonna be full length gameplay. Full length gameplay is gonna be the second season, where it's just gonna be how the Eagles franchise was to start off with, and it's gonna probably be like that for a season or two, and it's gonna go back into moments just to kind of speed things up a little bit as Madden 20 comes out and Madden 21 were to come in. But until next time, you two, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys are excited for this episode, hit that like button. But until next time, YouTube, peace out, rock on, stay classy, and look forward to the giveaway video next episode.